So Nikola is down 7.5% on the day, and people are asking, are these warrants being exercised? What's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions. Friendly little reminder, if you guys want to stay connected and join our absolute free Facebook group, that's going to be the first link down below. We have over 283,000 members, and we do offer a free Discord chat as well. So again, feel free to refresh your screen and click that first link down below to join our free Facebook group and stay connected. So one of the things that I want to answer in this video is, why is Nikola selling off if it's not because of the warrant? And this really began to happen right around Thursday. And I think that if you guys have been keeping up with Nikola, for those that aren't familiar with Nikola, Nikola is a hydrogen and electric vehicle manufacturer, yet they have not actually manufactured any of these actual vehicles. They opened up their pre-orders on the 29th of June for their Nikola Badger truck, which if you've seen any of their Nikola Badger trucks, it's all literally a series of renders. They opened up pre-orders and they are trying to compete with Tesla. They just continue to bring up that they are the direct competitors and the only people that can actually compete with Tesla. And one of the things that I've been trying to at least share on my YouTube channel is, I think that we can all agree that Tesla does need a competitor. Tesla just broke a little bit over $1,300 a share today. And yes, I do agree that, there's a lot of hype when it comes down to the Tesla stock and the Tesla company itself, but at least they prove and show something. They don't just open up pre-orders for some things that are even renders, right? Even the creator of Dyson created a mock-up of his electric vehicle. Nikola does not have any of this when it comes down to the Nikola Badger truck. And we are approaching previous support levels. So this is one thing that you guys need to, make sure is super clear. We are approaching the SMA line. So on the technical side, it could make sense on why it could find a bounce here. But overall, on the fundamental side, I want to talk about what caused this drop on Thursday. Why did Nikola drop 13% on Thursday? Trevor, who is the CEO, right, and the creator of Nikola, really starting to piss off investors. He continues to try to compete with Tesla and create all this hype behind it, but is so unclear with his tweets. He loves to continue to talk about how amazing the pre-orders are. And then right after he shared this tweet, Nikola stock really began to take a dump. And that's where we saw on Thursday, where we saw this 13% drop, right? Market was closed on Friday, so now we're back up to Monday and we're down another 7.5%. So from overall highs just a couple days ago to where we're at right now, we're down over 25% on Nikola. And what I'm very happy about is that at least we did our part on our YouTube channel. Is one of the things that we've shared so many times before is we're never here to tell you where to buy, where to sell, or anything like that. All I did, and this was 4 days ago, I did my part in sharing and talking about the S1 filing. So we had a lot of people today saying, hey Ricky, thank you. I really do appreciate it. I locked in profits on Nikola. And trust me, I see why a lot of people are into the hype of Nikola, not only because of how its stock has been trading, but there is just a lot of excitement behind just this innovative type of hydrogen and electric vehicle car company, right? But, there is no question that because of how overvalued it has become, investors are becoming impatient. And that's what I want to talk about. So it doesn't surprise me that it dropped significantly after he then released the numbers of what the pre-orders were. And pretty much what it comes down to is the reservations were much less than expected. Nikola Badger truck sold out with a specific tier of their deposit, which again is super unclear because no one knows how many again of those were available. And then he has to correct himself as the stock continues to plummet on Thursday, and then openly says that they sold out on 1,000 of those deposits at $5,000, which pretty much puts them at $5 million is what they've collected, in comparison to the Tesla Cybertruck, where they collected a total of 146,000 pre-orders versus their 1,000 pre-orders. So you can see how that could be a big letdown. First of all, just imagine a CEO causing all this hype right behind their pre-orders and then saying that their team is absolutely just ecstatic with their pre-orders, and becomes super unclear. The stock starts to drop. You're now pissed, right? And then now you come to find out that there were only 1,000 of those pre-orders that were sold out. Stock continues to drop, right? And now we're opening up on Monday. And one of the things that, again, a lot of people continue to ask is you need to know that the warrants do not have to be exercised on this date. The SEC as of right now has to approve liquidation. So one of the things that you must know is as investors become super impatient as he continues to become super unclear, and these warrants have not even been exercised, right? If you guys didn't watch the S1 filing video for Nikola, they have about 50 million shares from PIPE investors that after July 3rd, so anytime now, right, they will have the ability to exercise their right to sell their shares, which just imagine if those many shares just get dumped all at once. This hasn't even happened yet. This all just has to do based off of his actions and him being super unclear with the pre-orders. This is just him pissing off investors. Now we're at a critical point where on the technical side, yeah, we could find a support here. But on the fundamental side, if we begin to see that these PIPE investors begin to exercise their right to dump their 50 million shares, it wouldn't be much of a surprise if we begin to see Nikola continue to drop. So altogether, I'm very excited to follow up with Nikola and its overall performance. I really hope that it begins to make a recovery and at least show some signs of progress and not just all this talk that is super unclear on Twitter and all these different social media platforms that I just feel like are counterproductive. Hopefully Nikola does end up proving people wrong and showcasing what they set as an expectation, but again, only time will tell. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you think that Nikola has the possibility to meet expectations when it comes down to their Nikola Badger truck and all this hype that they have set for themselves? Or do you think that it was just a bunch of fugazi, right? And all they really created were a series of renders to hype up their stock so they can do a quick little cash out? Let me know down in the comment section. I really hope that we earned your thumbs up. Again, don't forget to stay connected. Feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are the largest day trading YouTube channel in the world with over 835,000 subscribers. Turn on those post notifications. I appreciate you guys' time. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.